Here we go. Let's see what we can get going here.
With skill and luck, Samus will prevail. Ooh, but not this time.
Now you can get Yoshi puzzle fun for your Game Boy. Stack Yoshi's friends up too high and watch the points build up. Make an egg and capture all the critters in between. The more Yoshis you get, the faster the game goes. Yoshi puzzle fun for your Game Boy. Get with it.
It's more Mario action! Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins! Mario must conquer over...
Fun fact, I got that Yoshi game, or Yoshi's Cookie, one or the other. I think it was Yoshi Cookie, not Yoshi, but same basic idea, when I was young. And I didn't realize it was a puzzle game. I thought it was going to be like a platformer. So I made the most of it. But I was very disappointed. But at that point, I had like 3 games total. So I just played the hell out of it, trying to soak up as much enjoyment as I possibly could from it, which was a little bit. It was all right.
Right. Yoshi's Cookie is a high-speed race to stack cookies of the same type in a row, either up and down or side to side. Complete a line and it disappears. This fast-action game is for 1 to 4 players. The more players you have, the faster the cookies fly. Are you up for the ultimate and pure puzzle panic? Then have a cookie. Yoshi's Cookie.
Mega Man 4 is back for Game Boy as Mega Man takes on his arch-enemy, Dr. Wily, who has hatched another world-dominating scheme.
There's a question of what player I'm using. I captured this via an H9. I'm not playing it live right now. These are captures that I've cleaned up and just have sort of collected over the years. John says, extreme.
Go Mega Man! Medieval superhero is back in Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening! As Link, you traverse different and challenging levels.
There's a question, what am I doing? I'm streaming a LaserDisc.
If you get past this dude, that is, how many levels can you master? Grab your Game Boy and help Michelangelo rescue his turtle buddies in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Radical Rescue! Use your Super Ninja skills to weave through Shredder's wicked maze. Pick your favorite turtle and use cool...
John, when are you gonna get Corona again and do some PlayStation streams? It's actually a family member that got COVID. Luckily, she was in between the vaccinations and was able to handle it very well. So,
you in the fight against evil. Go Batman! Who's the munchiest, crunchiest superhero in the world? Kirby, of course! And he's back in Kirby's Dream Land, only for your Game Boy. This casual cruiser inhales enemies and spits them right back at you as he floats through level after level of Dreamland. As he takes on big bosses, you'll discover that Kirby's no cream puff. Grab your...
By the way, I have this, just in case. Flash this on screen, if I need to. Oh, speak of the devil. What's up, buddy? I'm watching a LaserDisc.
What, you're watching LaserDisc?
Yeah, I'm watching a LaserDisc.
What's LaserDisc?
It's like a giant, you know, like a Wii or a Wii U disc. You know those games? They're like this on a disc.
But it was Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, but not for the Switch, for the Wii U. You know how they use discs instead of the little cartridges? So imagine a disc for the Wii U, but it's this big. Look at my hands. Like this big.
It's
like this big. And instead of playing a video game on it. Yeah. But instead of playing a video game on it, you watch like a movie.
Movie?
Yeah, so instead of like Netflix, you'd watch it on a LaserDisc.
What? LaserDisc?
If you were rich. Beyond your wildest dreams.
Boom bow.
You're crazy. All right, buddy. Go do your thing.
Compose original music and animate. Pick your colors, choose background patterns, and grab from over 100 character stamps or create your own. There's nothing like it. Mario Paint, the power to create. Set your sights on Nintendo's outstanding Super NES Super Scope 6.
Become supersonic in this game.
Does anyone know he can become Supersonic in Sonic Mania, right?
Game pack, so you can choose the games.
Not in Sonic 4.
I think he can become the Sonic, Supersonic in Sonic 4.
But only
Alright. Go potty if you need to, buddy.
that's what he does.
Alright.
Comes in bits.
Go potty and yell if you need help, okay?
That's what he does when he becomes.
Yeah, that's what he does when he becomes Supersonic.
You do this
Like this.
thing. No, not like yours. Not like this.
Like what? Like,
Like no, not that.
that's what you're doing.
Yeah,
That's... Alright, dude. Go to the bathroom.
like you have to hold your hand out and say.
Pick a vehicle, choose a track, then race solo or against a friend in 2-player Battle Tracks mode. The Super FX chip gives incredible backgrounds and superior 3D action, only on Stunt Race FX. Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers for the Super NES. 32 megs of super power with new arenas, new fight, and incredible new moves. They're the new challengers, and it's Street Fighter like you've never played before. He makes a sonic boom snail by comparison. The quickest mouse in the world is sprinting toward your Super NES. Arriba, adile, adile! It's Speedy Gonzalez, and he's on the run. Speedy zips.
He comes in telling me he has to go to the bathroom, which he does not need to tell me. He's old enough to do it by himself. But then just wants to keep talking. I'm like, dude, are you gonna like have an accident? Like, go.
Can he survive this incredible challenge? Only Superman knows. Donkey Kong, the classic hit arcade game, makes its debut on Game Boy, featuring original and all-new worlds. In this battery-backed game, Mario faces his greatest challenge against the giant ape dude. Will he save the princess? Good luck, Mario. Daffy Duck returns as Duck Dodgers for Game Boy. Classic cartoon foes challenge our hero as he attempts to defend the universe from Marvin the Martian and another one of his evil
I love
schemes.
the
Only
comment.
Duck
Your
Duck-
son is smart with Sonic.
You're getting very greedy. You are me, Wario. You're very handsome. You have amazing powers. Plunder and pillage pirates' treasure. Bag a bazillion coins. Buy me a castle bigger than Mario's. Repeat after me. I'm the bad guy in Wario Land, Super Mario Land 3, where being bad is good and greedy.
I kind of miss the days when Wario is just... He was just like an ass, you know? Like, nowadays, he's just like, let's do some mini games. Let's, I don't know, do some racing. But I miss the old Wario who was conniving and real dick.
Game Pack and Super NES versions of the all-time greats, plus the lost levels. Just purchase a Super NES Super Set or Super NES Control Set. Send us some info, and we'll send you your free Super Mario All-Stars Game Pack. Then let the games begin. Are you looking for some inside information on your favorite Nintendo games? Then look inside Nintendo's Player's Guides. You want tips, tricks, secret moves? You got them. Straight from the pros at Nintendo. Information that puts you ahead of the game. Looking for a way to get past that bad guy that keeps getting in the way? Just look inside. There are tips here on dozens of the most popular games. And check this out. Nintendo Power Magazine, the monthly magazine that's got you covered. Got a question? Power Magazine has the answer. You want the inside track on one of the games? How about classified information, tips, secret codes, techniques, and check out the Counselor's Corner with actual game counselors' answers to the most frequently asked questions.
I love the font here. It's beautiful. Also, thank you for the compliment, Little Chase 213.
And Nintendo comic books, inside information from Nintendo.
Hey, that was pretty cool. You want to know more about the cool accessories? Like the Mario paint, maybe? Check this out, huh? Oh, you know, how about the Super NES Super Scope, huh?
This is the perfect time to stop by, Chrissy.
All right, boys. Let's see a Terminator do that, huh? Okie dokie. Just press the buttons and get it all on Nintendo Power Preview. Now, check this out.
We got a super deal for you. Super Mario All-Stars is free.
So
Just
this pops
$3.50
up
for
a lot.
postage and handling, and we're talking games. Mario's 3 greatest hits, plus the lost levels, all on one 16-bit game pack. These are enhanced Super NES versions of the all-time greats, plus the lost levels. Just purchase a Super NES Super Set or Super NES Control Set. Send us some info, and we'll send you your free Super Mario All-Stars game pack. Then let the games begin.
If anyone watches SNES Drunk, he's been covering a lot of the Super Scope games lately, which are pretty good. Well, the reviews are good. The games vary in quality. Let me run that back for a second. Didn't realize.
Better graphics.
Volume was so low.
titles.
Nintendo has the best games.
Nintendo has the best selection.
Better graphics.
More sports games.
Mario. I think Yoshi's really cool. Yoshi's cute.
I like Fox McCloud from Star Fox.
Kirby, it's cool.
Samus from Metroid.
Mega Man!
Explosive action. they're really pushing the battery back up. Like it's a real big deal.
Have we got a super deal for you? Super Mario All-Stars is free! Just $3.50 for postage and handling.
Are we going to acknowledge the animation of Kirby with the sword? Sure, we can actually play it back if you want to. Where was it? Oh, here we go. Oh, too far back. All right, just a little. There we go. Beautiful. Amazing. Hello from Brazil. Hello. The 90s did really exhaust the planet's supply of radium. Or radium.
We got a super deal for you! Super Mario All-Stars is free! Then you want Game Boy portable power, packed with over 30 hours of fun on a single set of batteries.
There's a question. Am I buying Metroid Dread? Probably not. Just due to lack of time. It seems like a cool game, though. I think the only one I've actually played was Metroid Other M, which I actually enjoyed, although most hardcore Metroid fans loathed. Oh, that was good.
Or there's the newly designed NES Control Deck with its high-tech controller. Buy the game of your choice and check out the cool new top-loading design, and let the family fun continue. At Nintendo, we've always maintained the highest standards.
John, I appreciate the offer to borrow the Metroid games, but I'll never get to them. I won't. I played Metroid for the Famicom Disk System with Richie back in the day. We got about like 2/3 of the way through and then just kind of stopped. I need to play them eventually again. One of them. I don't know. Yeah, I have such a backlog that I'm starting to feel I'll probably never play games again.
Options, you got them! Pick from over 700 players! And how about a swing at the Home Run Derby, where you compete with Ken for the home run title? An awesome battery in the game pack saves your progress! Get into the game with Griffey! In Ken Griffey Jr. presents Major League Baseball, only for the Super NES!
Oh, come on!
Space Bounty Hunter Samus is back in Super Metroid for your Super NES. As Samus, you use...
I always love how it says like megs of power, but that's like the storage of the game. It has nothing to do with like the power of the game. It's all like marketing speak. Like obviously, you know, with more space, you can have more, you know, like fit more frames of animation and like stuff on screen and what have you. But it's not like additional RAM or anything.
24 meg game pack features battery backup to Samus, multiple Super Metroid endings, and intense Mega Bad bosses. Save the universe, Samus! Have we got a super deal for you? Super Mario All-Stars is free! Just free handling, and we're talking games! Mario's 3 greatest hits, plus the lost levels, all on one 16-bit game pack. Enhanced Super NES versions of the all-time greats, plus the lost levels. Just purchase a Super NES Super Set or Super NES Control Set. Send us and we'll send you your free Super Mario All-Stars game pack. Then let the games begin. The fastest game on ice hits the Super NES. It's Stanley Cup, the ultimate in 3D hockey. The action is modeled after real pro hockey players, so the hard checking and slap shots are as realistic as in the NHL. Pick from 28 professional NHL teams as you take the puck down the ice and blast it. NHL Stanley Cup, check it out. Mortal Kombat for your Super NES. Test your skills against the most fierce martial artists you've ever seen, each with their own deadly style. Perfect your technique and move up the tour until you become the grand champion. Mortal Kombat.
Sorry, I got
so
quiet
real.
there because I was looking at what to watch next. I have like this big folder of stuff, but I haven't necessarily always properly labeled it, so I'll do like multiple renders as I test stuff. So like trying to figure out which version of each video was the final, and like which ones I had de-interlaced and which ones I hadn't. I need to get a little better organized.
Some amazing shots, and of course, halftime stats. And you've got NBA Jam. This password game features all 27 NBA teams as you control all the wild action, including shattering backboards, rims a smoking, and 360-degree in-your-face Tarzan slams. Jam at home on your Super NES. Madden NFL 94.
What else is on this?
Humanity will be
A
destroyed.
lot of this is repetitive.
But hey, Mega Man X is a pro. He can handle it. He's ready to conquer 15 states simultaneously. But remember,
Secret of
the
Mana.
world depends on you. Those pizza are back on your Super NES with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. But this time, they're taking on all new fighting foes. Take on your enemies in hand-to-hand combat with more than 30 cool attack moves and a few special ones unique to each fighter. Pick your stage from around the world and play two-player action against a bud. Who's the greatest fighter in the universe? Pick a turtle and let's find out. That wascally wabbit hops onto the Super NES with Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage. You control Bugs as he faces classic cartoon foes using only his rabbit wits and a few strange weapons like a cream pie or an exploding bone. Watch out for punching arrows and wily cowboys as Bugs takes on the Old West.
I feel like a lot of the Warner Brothers stuff wouldn't quite fly in 2021.
Now play Aladdin for the Super NES. As Aladdin, you venture through Agrabah in search of the kidnapped Princess Jasmine. But you must overcome archers, swordsmen, and thieves, all working for the evil Jafar. You must collect jewels and find loaves of bread to keep you strong. Once you find the Cave of Wonders, you know you're close, but the adventure has only begun. Can you save Jasmine in time? This is Star Fox.
So there's a question, can I please upload this? Everything I'm showing today I've already uploaded. So I have a VHS and LaserDisc playlist on the channel that you can check out. That includes everything that we've preserved and cleaned up. And then John says we put them on archive.org. I recently just started putting them on archive.org. I was giving them to other people to just upload before. But John, why would you leave them away from the channel? What's going on, man? Come on now. Come on. Play ball with me. But yeah, we do upload them to archive.org or have someone do it. I recently created an account. I didn't realize how easy it was to just upload to archive.org. It's very easy. Yeah. Good point, John. It's the raw uncompressed stuff, so you don't have to deal with like YouTube's compression, basically, is why you would go to archive.org. But yeah, so basically just search on YouTube Hard4Games LaserDisc, and you can see all of our LaserDisc stuff, or Hard4Games VHS, and you can see all of our VHS stuff. Hey Tony, let's get a brew and burger soon. Yes, I'd be down for that. Wife and I are actually doing our first like real date in a while, so that'll be good. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go down to Detroit and walk around. Is that John? The John? John? Yes, it is.
Defeat the alien Zoda. Using battery backup to save your progress, you must travel through 9 worlds, using travel stages to gather info and clues, and battle stages to fight enemies. The world is once again in your hands, Mike! The sequel to the mega hit Tetris. It's called Tetris 2, and it's twice as challenging. The object of this puzzle game is to arrange blocks of the same color, causing that set of blocks to disappear. If more than 6 blocks of the same color make a...
Jonesy says, John, if it's you from Hard4Games, love the time that you died and they had your ashes. I do actually still have his ashes over on my dresser over there.
Which makes his blocks fall faster. Are you prepared for the Tetris 2 challenge? The Mega Man series continues with Mega Man 6 for your Nintendo Entertainment System. Mega Man must battle 8 of Mr. X's ultra-cool robots in a duel which will determine the destiny of the world. But Mega Man is up to the challenge as he destroys Mr. X's boss robots using his Super Mega Man powers. If you're set for a mega good time, then play Mega Man 6 from Nintendo. That amazing little puff has inhaled his way to your NES in Kirby's Adventure. Kirby's always eating, but hey, that's how he stays alive, fighting to save the stolen dreams and return them to Dreamland. Our fluffy hero gulps down useful weapons along the way, like a handy sword. Ice blocks.
I would pay a lot of money to see Richie eat Superman ice cream again and then bathe. I don't know if we can convince him. But we'll see.
So grab a star and fly into Kirby's Adventure. Who's the baddest turtle of all? Find out on your NES with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament.
Hey, that was pretty cool. You want to know more about the cool accessories? Like the Mario paint, maybe? Check this out, huh? Oh, you know, how about the Super NES Super...
We'll do this one more time, then we'll switch it up.
All right, boys. Let's see a Terminator do that, huh? Okie dokie. Just press the buttons and get it all on Nintendo Power Preview. Now, check this out.
Sorry,
Nintendo
that's super
players.
low.
This, like the Mario paint, maybe? Check this out, huh? Oh, you know, how about the Super NES Super Score, huh? All right, boys. Let's see a Terminator do that, huh? Okie dokie. Just press the buttons and get it all on Nintendo Power Preview. Now, check this out.
There's a question regarding de-interlacing. So basically, the process for LaserDiscs that I do is I have an H9 LaserDisc player, and output via that. It's a very heavy, stable player. There's not a lot of wobble in the disc because it's so heavy. And then I run the file through Handbrake, and then basically clean it up, get it to 60 frames per second, and then I put it into Premiere and then clean it up in different ways, like color correction, some like sharpness adjustments. But yeah, Handbrake is mostly the denoising and the deinterlacing. Oh, hey, I thought this was a video, but you're live. Hi, Tony. Hello. Oh, My Life in Gaming is here. Hello. So this particular tape was a nightmare. It's a composite of 2 different tapes. They're both Square special video. But what happened is that both of them had errors. So I had to like take frames and piece the ones together that were working into a cohesive video, and then clean all the different little pieces and then combine them all in Premiere to be able to get a decent looking video. It was this video in particular was a nightmare to capture and clean. I should note also that this is a well, yeah, I said tape, so it's a VHS. The other one was a LaserDisc. So you're going to have a lower resolution on this one just natively. But the handbrake denoising, so long as you don't overdo it, does help a lot with the ability, because once you like reduce a lot of the noise and add like a touch of sharpness back in, you can kind of upscale more easily, because a lot of that noise is gotten rid of, right? So it's like you can make it larger without it looking like crap, basically.
Mario RPG の基本はコマンド型の戦闘ですが
So, funny story, when I was purchasing the original Square Special videotape that had all those errors, and then the second one that also had all those errors. So, it was, I guess like a translation issue. I thought I was purchasing some retail tapes from Japan. I didn't know what was on them, whether they're games or whatever, but they were like retail tapes. So I'm like, cool. Like, I really like preserving marketing stuff, like with retail tapes and what have you, especially with Nintendo and gaming, but all sorts of stuff. I work in marketing for a living. They weren't retail tapes. It was all adult videos. All of them. And after checking about spot checking 8 out of the 10, I didn't check the last 2 because I figured they were probably also adult videos. I wasted so much money on shipping. So my wife was like, so what are you going to do with these? I'm like, I don't know what I should do. Should I just, like, she's like, you should probably just toss them. So I'm like, okay. into the garbage they went.
十字ボタンの8方向に対応。もちろんダッシュやジャンプといったマリオの基本アクションはそのままに。
And I think the videos that I accidentally purchased also like gummed up my VCR, because like it was having like started having all these errors after them. I guess they're just too dirty. So I like do like a thorough like head cleaning after that. So a lot of questions in the chat saying, hey, rip these videos, put them on your channel. All of these are not being played live. They've already been ripped. They're on our channel. There's a playlist, LaserDisc and VHS taped. If you just look on our channel, or if you look, if you search Hard4Games VHS, Hard4Games LaserDisc, all of them are there. A lot of times, most of our viewers don't get notified about them because they're there for like Zelda stuff or like beta stuff. So like a lot of our VHS and LaserDisc content flies under the radar of the algorithm, unfortunately.
Super Mario RPG 3月9日発売予定。
Nice comment from HPR Shredder. Dude, my dream is to drink and play video games with you instead of drinking and playing games alone. Thank you. That's very flattering. Although I'm a lot less fun than I used to be because of my sleep deprivation with my children. Chrissy asks, have you ever found any Nintendo Betamax or any other obscure media with Nintendo stuff on it? Nothing like Betamax. I don't know if they ever did anything on that, but it'd certainly be interesting to find out. Probably the earliest Nintendo tape that I own is this one right here. It's for Famicom Wars. I have it ripped, but I don't have it cleaned up yet, so it's not ready for the big leagues. Do you guys want to do another VHS tape or a LaserDisc after this? I think the vote is LaserDisc currently here.
バハムートラグーン2月9日発売伝説の扉が今開かれる。
So there's a question, how did I find the Nintendo LaserDiscs, and were they pricey? Yes. One of them was donated, which was very much appreciated, and then another Nintendo LaserDisc I purchased, and then a Sega LaserDisc I purchased. And they were floating around the $200 to $300 range. So basically what I do with that kind of stuff, where it's like, you know, kind of an expensive purchase, I kind of just want to preserve it and move on. So I basically preserved them, you know, captured them, cleaned them up, and then resold them for like probably like 2/3, 50% maybe, depending on which one, what I bought it for. Because there's probably less demand once it's preserved, because it's not like, oh, that cool, like, one-of-a-kind thing. But I just kind of want to make some of that money back so I can spin it off into a different project. So
作られ国を追われ傭兵へと転身する。ブレンダ・ロックハート21歳、アメリカ出身の傭兵、かつての親愛なる相棒アーク大佐に殺される。アルベルトの境遇を知り彼に共感を覚え共に行動することを決意する。アーク大佐
Apparently this is some earlier artwork too. I don't think this was final, though I don't really know much about Gun Hazard, so maybe you guys can tell me.
アルベルトを陥れたのも彼である。不敵な笑みは何かを企んでいる。ジェノス・フェルダー26歳、独立傭兵部隊クリムゾン・ブローのリーダー。アルベルトと激しく対立するが、しかし祖国へ民限を追われたアルベルトはニューヨークの傭兵派遣機構
I would also second that Techmoan is an excellent channel, not just for LaserDisc stuff, but for a lot of like vintage electronic, like AV type stuff he does. In fact, actually, one episode he shows off a LaserDisc like recorder or like writer. It's pretty cool.
組織や人物が現れる。なぜ何のために戦うのか次々と指令を受けていく。一つ一つのミッションが赤いキューブで記されていく。
There's a question: what Nintendo Power Previews disc do you have? That's what we just had shown. It was number 7, which is on the channel. You can take a look for it.
ベースキャリア内で装備を整え出撃。ミッションをクリア、成功報酬を得る。アルベルトはこうして経験値を上げ、使える武器も。
No, John, you're the best.
フィールドマップには次なるミッションポイントが出現。武器の習熟状況は格納庫内に表示。使えば使うほど強力になっていく。多彩でドラマティックな100のイベントシーン。探索、そして戦闘、ダイレクトなアクションプレイヤビリティ。アルベルトの経験値に応じて成長するバンツァー、スキルアップを重ね100バリエーションに及ぶ武器、ロールプレイング要素をここに集約。フィールド型 RPG の形式にとどまる。
Per Cargara, I always can't pronounce this. 386. Yeah, I'm interested in the Doomsday Duplicator project. It's just that it's so homemade that I can't ever purchase one. Plus, they're like $500. But it is a really cool project and truly the proper way to, or the best way to record LaserDisc.
スクエアが放つ新たなるロールプレイングゲームです。
Oops. So this is not a Nintendo Power Previews LaserDisc. It's not of that brand, but it's functionally the same thing. It's a LaserDisc preview that was utilized in a kiosk.
on, let's go. It's time to
Dad,
go.
wait, I'm about to work.
It's time to go. Bus is late. We gotta go, buddy. Come on, come on.
Dad, come on.
Come on.
Dad.
Champ is waiting for us. Everybody's waiting. Come on, let's go. The bus is going. Come on, come on.
The secret to Nintendo's success lies in bringing arcade game quality into the home. Taking it out of the home is another story.
You can take it to the lake. You can take it on a date. You can take it to a boring picture show.
We're watching a LaserDisc, baby.
Nice.
You don't seem very enthusiastic about the LaserDisc
Is that
format.
Well, I'm not. Neither was most of the population.
With the power of the NES.
Your truth hurts, darling.
Game
Yeah, that you
Boy,
hate- that you
the
hate
state-of-the-art
LaserDisc.
compact video game system for portable
LaserDisc.
handheld video action. Completely self-contained, Game Boy features patented Nintendo controls, a cross-key joystick, A/B start and select buttons, screen contrast, and volume control. Powerful CPU and microprocessors allow complex scrolling backgrounds, hundreds of images, and exciting play. Digital stereo sound with personal earphones, batteries, power indicator, Tetris game pack, and exciting video link cable. The video link cable allows simultaneous multiple player head.
I was just telling my wife about how my son cameoed in the video coming out, telling the whole world how he had to go potty.
And the beauty of the system is that once you own Game Boy, you can change games as often as you like, simply by replacing the game cartridge. All this in a package that goes everywhere.
As you guys are pointing out here, a lot of what they're saying about the Game Boy is simply false. It does not have a joystick. Like, it's not a powerful CPU. Like, it's just wrong. We got a super chat from the Autistic Gamer 89, $10. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, I said thank you so much, but the first line of your messages, thank you so much. Thank you so much for preserving parts of video game history. You're truly doing amazing work. Thank you. I appreciate it. If I could get the levels down properly with this, because like the levels are different. Between like the VHS, each tape, each LaserDisc has different levels, so I've been blasting your ears this entire time with this particular LaserDisc, so I apologize. So you can see here, this is like kind of the kiosk selection bit, you know, menu that popped up. This was kind of a neat way to utilize LaserDiscs, because it's like you didn't, you know, or at least I'm pretty sure they didn't have computers that could go in there and then you could just select stuff. It'd probably be too complicated. But so, you know, having a LaserDisc that had chapter-based stuff or could go to a specific timestamp on the fly, you know, made more sense than just like, you know, looping a VHS tape, especially if you wanted to do like, you know, have selectable trailers. You know, you have like a panel that would come out every quarter or whatever for the kiosk, and it'd be like, okay, here are the different games. You press the button, and then it would go to that particular chapter or timestamp on the LaserDisc, and then you could watch your trailer. So the Nintendo Power previews, like the true Nintendo Power previews that was like branded that way, had chapters. This particular LaserDisc did not, if I recall correctly. It was like I did like preserve it like a year or two ago. So yeah, it didn't have chapters, but I'm pretty sure it could still go to like a specific like time within it or something like that. I found it a little bit odd that it didn't have chapters, but regardless, it still worked in the same way. I regret to inform you we're watching a LaserDisc, darling.
It's fine. I just am like, whatever. Who's here? Come on, you guys.
There's some peoples.
Ooh, $10. Cool.
There's 105 concurrent viewers.
I have 105 concurrent viewers.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
How long have you been on?
I don't know. It feels like an eternity.
Are you drunk? He just asked me if I'm drunk, and I'm like, no. I just don't know.
Well, maybe you Ubered. What? How dare you? Shitting on our car, shitting on the fine medium of LaserDisc. There is a lot of shit on our car. We need to get another. We don't have a garage.
Just a shit garage.
Yeah.
Which is needed for. Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. I just had a fabulous dinner with an old colleague. It was great to see her.
Oh, hang on. Did you see those robo boobs?
No.
Okay.
So what LaserDisc? Is this like a store, like?
Yeah, this is a Nintendo kiosk LaserDisc.
Just random stuff.
Yeah, basically, you know, they had different like markers internally where you could like go to different chapters or what have you, and then each one would be a different trailer. So you'd be like, oh, what trailer do I want to watch today? I want to watch this pinball thing, and pop, you press the button, and then it would go.
Thomas said I have to poop and came in. That's great.
Yeah, I don't think the poop part was on camera or on mic, but then he got really distracted.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
About what I was doing, and so I was talking to him, and then he kept wanting me to pose like supersonic, and then kept telling me I was doing it wrong, and then but like joyfully, and then I'm like, dude, I muted it. I'm like,
are you gonna poop your pants?
I'm like, are you gonna poop your pants? So
which, to be fair, Thomas, our son, since being potty trained, has never had an accident. I mean, maybe like 1 or 2 pee accidents, but he's never pooped his pants.
Yeah, so
even though he like for sure has ADD and would poop his pants if we didn't continuously remind him to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Wait, oh, what hits I missed? Yeah, it was uneventful with him though.
Go down, okay? Baba now.
Yeah, she wanted her bottle.
This is boring. It is. You're just sitting here.
I'm just interacting and chilling out. Let's go. Okay. See you in hell, babe.
Also, the waitress didn't card me because I got there before her and I ordered a beer and she didn't card me. And then when my ex-colleague got there, she ordered a drink and she carded her. And I was like, excuse me? And I like got all mad at the waitress and she was like, oh, well, now you're making me nervous. I think I should card you. And I'm like, don't worry. I was born in the 20th century.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm sure you can tell by my face. She was like, oh yeah, I just see if the 19 is there and then I know people are good. Flashed on my nose at her and she got intimidated.
You've heard of this game, right? Zarballs?
Zarber. Yeah, it's about that guy with the green hat named Zelda.
Yep.
How do you like your new microphone?
I love it. I think it's good.
Very girthy.
Yeah, it is. So, question for you guys here, because it's getting late where we are. We need to wake up before our kids wake us up. Or go to sleep before our kids wake us up a million times.
Mm-hmm.
But would you guys be interested in another one of these? You know, we have more than halfway to go of this, and I have a ton of other VHS content. So let me know in the comments here, because we're probably going to go in the next 5 minutes or so. Let me know if you'd like to see more of this type of, you know, just hanging out, chilling, live streaming, LaserDisc, whatever stuff. Seems like people would enjoy it.
Yeah, cool. I mean, it is a good thing to stream because it's like just kind of playing in the background, and then you can talk about it if you want to, but you can also like focus on the chat more and like have different topics and stuff.
Yeah. So you know what's kind of cool here? My Life in Gaming is in the chat, and they do a lot of, well, remember our Shrek episode?
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you like mimic them?
We try to do it like in their style.
Yeah.
Like how to properly play Shrek on Game Boy Advance.
I remember.
It was like how do we help?
It was like one of your most viewed videos, wasn't it?
It was like it was up there. I think it was like 100.
Everything Shrek you do is like ridiculously high,
wow,
even
Shrek.
if it's just like bullshit.
But yeah, I mean, they do like reviews and stuff too, but they also, for anyone who hasn't checked out My Life in Gaming, they have like an RGB series of like how to get the best possible picture quality from X, Y, or Z console. But they also do, you know, lots of, you know, like reviews and like, you know, consoles that come out, they'll talk about them and such. And it's very, very informative and leaning towards the technical side, which I know a lot of you guys that watch this channel are very into that, so you would enjoy My Life in Gaming. I thought I felt my H or G senses tingling.
Your masterclass is senpai.
Wait, what? Game over. You're tired. Well, you can go to sleep, sweetie. Get out of here. I'll join you in a minute. We have Game Over Jesse in the chat, who I'm occasionally on his podcast, the Highly In podcast. Zelda News, Zelda Theories, Zelda Rumors, Zelda. Really good channel. Again, I'm on it occasionally, but it's some good stuff, so make sure to check them out. So since it just showed Dragon Quest, I'll tell you guys my Dragon Quest / Dragon Warrior story. So I never played it on the NES. I played the Game Boy version, which is like nerfed, but still kind of hard, but, you know, nerfed. And I played it, I got through it, I'm like, yeah, I did it, you know. So then I got Dragon Quest, or I think it was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 on the same card, or something like that. I don't know, I can't remember. I didn't play Dragon Quest 2, and, like, my God, like, even the nerfed version on the Game Boy was just, like, so incredibly difficult that I bought an action replay and, like, maxed out my stats and still had a hard time, like, doing the final dungeon and beating the game because it's such a damn gauntlet. Also, I'm bad at games, so there's that. But, like, I just maxed out, not all of them, but, like, so many of my stats. I was just, like, a powerhouse, and I just still, because it's such an early, like, rudimentary, like, trying to kill you at every turn RPG. It's just, but I think I'm gonna rock Dragon Quest 3 at some point. Maybe that remake. I'll probably do that. My goodness, they just did not care about anyone having, like, epilepsy. Like, just the I think it's epilepsy. Is that where the, like, it's triggered by lights? Yeah. Good lord. It's like... All right, crazy people. I'm gonna go to bed for now because I never know when my kids are gonna wake up. Probably get a good hour and a half in, something like that. But I really appreciate all of you watching. Again, there are a lot of questions regarding this type of content where you can find it's all on the channel. A lot of it's on archive.org as well. But if you search Hard4Games, VHS, dog scratching himself in the background. Hard4Games LaserDisc, should be able to find it. YouTube doesn't always do the best job of notifying our subscribers about it because, again, like, a lot of what you guys tend to subscribe for is like beta stuff and new, like, Zelda discoveries and what have you. So a lot of that sort of other, like, media preservation work, like, YouTube just does a crappy job of telling everyone about it. So if that's something that you're interested in, it does exist. You can watch it without me blathering away in the background. But either way, appreciate you all watching, and I'll try to do this again in like a week or so. I'll do like a Twitter announcement or something. So anyways, guys, have a good evening and take care of yourselves. I'm gonna go ahead and end.